Hey YouTubers, DeLong here, and today is not a makeup tutorial day, it's actually a do-it-yourself day. So I'm going to show you how to make some stuff with some common makeup products you already have, okay? The three things we're going to be making are liquid blush, any color you want, a tinted moisturizer, and an eyeshadow primer. I will do a swatch at the end with the eye primer to show you the comparison between the two. But I wanted to do this video and get it out of the way, so just in case, because I mentioned other videos and stuff, if anybody are wondering how to make this, I was going to post a video. And then I promise I will be doing a video on how to use those color correctors from Coastal Scents. They are really, really good. So, let's get started. Before we start, I'm going to show you the stuff you're going to need. You're going to need some containers to put your blush, tinted moisturizer, and primer in. You're going to need body butter, any kind. Just make sure you're not allergic to it, obviously. You're going to also need a daytime moisturizer. I use this kind. You're going to need blush. For sake of purposes, I'm using this one because I already used it before, but you can also use the e.l.f. blushes, which are awesome. Liquid foundation and powder foundation as the last one. And you also will need something to scrape with and something to stir with. So scraping are these little scissors I'm going to be using to scrape the powders off with, and this back of the stick I'm going to be stirring with. Alright, so stay tuned. We're going to start doing it now. This is the first segment. We're going to be doing a tinted moisturizer. So all you're going to need is to take one of your containers, take off the lid, obviously. And then you're going to take your facial moisturizer. I use this daytime moisturizer, because it's really good because it actually has like a nice shimmer to it. It's not sparkly, but shimmer, and it has to get a nice glow. So when you apply it with your moisturizer, it still gives you a healthy glow. So all you do is you're going to take, I don't have a scooper, so I'm using my finger. You're going to take a little bit of it, and you're going to put it in your jar, like so. And I'm going to take a little bit more. There you go. You can also use your nighttime moisturizer, but make sure it's a facial moisturizer because you want the viscosity of it to be still thin enough to spread evenly. Alright, then you're going to take your powder foundation. This is Avon Smooth Minerals. I sell Avon, so this is a really good, cheap alternative to the Bare Minerals. And you're going to take it and you're just going to fill it up. Just fill it up to it's about covering most of it. You can add more or less. You can always add more, but you can't take away. So make sure you do a little bit at a time. And then you're just going to stir it. Just going to stir it up. Basically, what you want to do is you want to make sure the color consistency is close to almost what a liquid foundation would be in your skin tone. So, as you can see right here, this color is a little bit too light. Also, be aware that though it looks light right now, when you apply it to your face, it may appear darker. But in the same token, this is not foundation. This is supposed to be in place of a tinted moisturizer, which will give you minimal coverage. So you just want a nice minimal coverage with this, okay? And I'm going to plan to do a makeup tutorial on how to use the liquid blush and the tinted moisturizer later. Alright, so this is a good color. It's mixed in well and it's not too dark. So this is your tinted moisturizer. Alright, stay tuned. We're going to do the next one. Hey you guys, now. Thank you for staying long through all those two demonstrations. Now we're going to our last thing, which is our eye primer. Favorite thing to make. So what you're going to do is take your container, and you're going to take your body butter, and you're going to need liquid foundation. So what you're going to do with your liquid foundation, and it has to be in a tad shade lighter than yours. This one's really light, but that's fine because you're going to be covering it with your eyeshadow anyway. You're going to squirt 1, 2 times in there. Okay? Then you're going to take your body butter and with your finger, or if you're more sanitized than I am, with the picking utensil, you're going to lay that in there, like so. And then you're going to mix. So, mix it all up. Make sure it's evenly blended. And the reason why we have the body butter in there versus just using straight up liquid foundation is because it actually, the purpose of eye primer is to smooth out your eyelid and to absorb any, to prevent any excess oil to come out because your eyelids will be moisturized. And the reason why your eyelid produces oil is because it's, well, dry. And that's what causes creasing with your eyeshadow. So, but it also, the color pigmentation kind of evens out your color of your lid, and kind of the stickiness of the the body butter actually helps to the eyeshadow to adhere better and more pigmented. So, after mixing all that up, it should look like this. There you go. And now we're going to test it out. So, to test it out, you need eyeshadow, an eye primer you already have that you really like, Urban Decay, Smashbox, Benefit, what was the other one? Too Faced eyeshadow primer. I like to use Victoria's Secret. Oh my god, this one works. It's so good. And it only needs so little and that stuff. It's only $8 at Victoria's Secret. So, first thing we're going to do is, I'm going to scoot down here. We're going to take a little bit of my Victoria's Secret primer, and we're going to apply it here, right at the bottom of my hand. We're just going to work it in. Always makes my eyelid feel much smoother. Then we're going to take our eyeshadow, and this is the brown right here. We're going to pat it on to our eyeshadow brush. Blow it. And this is where the Victoria's Secret primer is, and this is bare skin. So, on bare skin, this eyeshadow is very light brown and faint, as you can see. And then we're going to take the same eyeshadow again, and we're going to put it on the Victoria's Secret. And as you can see, bada bing, bada boom, much more pigmentation and much darker. Now, the final test, we're going to take some of our homemade eye primer, take a little bit, just like before, and you're going to smooth that one in to your skin. And you're going to take your eyeshadow again, and then you're going to apply it. And blammo, it actually is really, really dark. So, Victoria's Secret, no eye primer, and our homemade one. You be the judge. I think it's a pretty good dupe, if you know what I'm saying. So, to end off our thing, we have made eye primer, Tinted Moisturizer, and blush. Whoop. There we go. Thanks for watching, you guys, and stay tuned for my makeup tutorials using just these two items right here. Bye. Hey, you guys, now we're going to do our liquid blush, alright? So what you're going to do is, same thing, take your cap, take your daytime moisturizer, take a scoop out. I don't want too much in this jar. And you're going to dollop it into the container like so. See? Then you're going to take something to scrape this powder out. I'm going to use these scissors, or you can use tweezers. And you're just going to scrape it across like so, till you get some nice powdery nonsense. Alright? And then you're going to empty that into the jar. Or on your hand like I just did. Alright? And then you're going to take your mixing thing again, and you're going to mix it up. Now you want to be careful of this one because blush is more pigmented than the powder foundation. So the pinker it gets, it will be really, 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 really pink on your face. So, just test it out on your hand or on your face as you're making this to see if it's a deep enough color for you. Alright, let's see. This. And if you put too much blush in, which I didn't, you can always add more moisturizer. So, I didn't have enough, so I'm just going to scrape a little bit more. Okay? And then I'm going to pour more in there. Like so. And then we're going to mix again. And I always feel like liquid blush is a very great alternative to just your regular powder blush or cream blush, because it gets deeper into your skin and it gives you much more a clean, seamless finish. Because sometimes with powder blush you can get it concentrated in one area and it looks like you just have like, you know, two pink circles on your cheeks. Alright, so this is the color and I'll just test it out for y'all. Just on my finger, and then I'll just put it on here. And it gives a nice shimmer and a nice pink finish. Light pink, and that's what I like. So, that is how you make your liquid brush. Thank you, and we'll go on to our last thing now.